Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's Thursday Night Live. It is November the 30th, 2023, and it is a cool, brisk Thursday evening, and you are in tune to the right place. Do not adjust your television set. Do not change your channel. Do not turn your antenna outside and move it to get a better signal. You are at the right place for the truth and nothing but the truth.
But the
It
truth.
is Thursday Night Live. Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show.
Right.
If you're watching with us on Facebook, if you don't mind, reach over and hit the like button, hit the share button on your Facebook page. That way it shares our broadcast to all of your friends out on the World Wide Web. We appreciate every one of you inviting us in tonight. I don't care if you're in your home, if you're in your automobile, maybe you're in your deer stand, maybe you're on your motorcycle, maybe you're on a boat, maybe you're on an airplane, maybe you're on a hang glider, or maybe you are on a trip to the moon. We are glad you have tuned us in on this Thursday night to Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. We're coming to you live tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Thursday Night Live from our studios right here in Enterprise, Georgia, our studio at Thompsontown, Georgia, our studio at 100% Flamingo Boulevard, Georgia, and our studio at the famous Turn Number 3 at the Old Rocket Speedway in Dothan, Alabama, live all across the great United States of America and in foreign countries where it is legal and illegal for us to broadcast. Coming to you live in all 57 states, 5 foreign countries, 4 sunken islands, and in the great state of Baker County, Georgia. And I see we got the Sultan of Baker County, Mr. Arthur Sheffield, Willanook Farms, joining us tonight. And we welcome all of our great listeners and friends up in Baker County, Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the truth and nothing but the truth. Here is a disclaimer, though. Any and all non-common sense thinking individuals may want to turn the channel, turn the TV off, because this program is not for you and you will find it offensive. Why? Because it's time for Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. I had a road trip this week, got us a brand new big screen. I actually went to the place. It was not done over the phone. I inspected the establishment, enjoyed some of the delicacies there, and got us a brand new big
You better want to do a disclaimer.
Calm down.
Yeah.
94.5-inch big screen tonight. 94.5 inches. We are live tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on the big screen at Cleotis's. Let me say that again. Cleotis's. Cleotis apostrophe. Cleotis's. Curbside stool sampling. Cleotis's colon waxing. Cleotis's shag carpet commode seats.
Oh,
Cleotis's corn cob cleaning and dog fennel toilet paper.
Mama, you need to go ahead and tell your folks that man, his mom might be listening in. They gonna need to hit the rewind button on that one. Oh, mercy.
oh.
And we got one more.
I didn't think.
This is a diversified enterprise. Cleotis's cabbage stew buffet in Carabelle, Florida.
Which one did you sample?
Wait, let me tell you, I got.
That's what I want to know.
I'm glad you asked. Let me show you. I went down there and Cleotis insisted that I tried the cabbage stew buffet. We talked for 2.5 hours and I drank a gallon and a half of sweet tea and ate all I could eat on the cabbage stew buffet. And then, of course, I had to go visit the restroom, so I was able to see
Visit.
his hands now. Look at that.
Oh, mercy.
Those
Where's your
those
corn
were
cobs
invented.
at?
Well, those were invented just for Marvin,
I want
because
you to know.
they know that if they bring somebody like Marvin in and all you can eat buffet of cabbage, several different varieties, Marvin is going to have to go to the restroom and stay a while.
Well,
Oh,
this
Yeah,
gee.
it kind of
was
looked like he
this was
cabbaged all over the toilet, don't it?
Tell me, Marvin,
Oh.
hey.
how did that dog feel toilet paper with
Yeah.
Well, I did not try it out. I only tried the cabbage stew buffet and the shag carpet promotion. Now this was a demo model, and of course he had it in his bathroom there. But I will tell you this: I am in negotiation to have this set made in shag carpet with the Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show logo all over.
I
We're
can't
gonna
wait.
start giving that away for the trivia question.
Yeah,
Yeah,
trivia question.
That very well could be the trivia question prize after the first year. I got to talk with our supplier at Southern Hissy Fit, but I wanted y'all to see I was not at a fake place. I had the cabbage stew buffet, and one more time for those of you that
One more time, Marvin. Read it one
I
more
got to
time.
read it one more time. Cleotis curbside stool sampling.
That's where you lost me right there, Marvin. I'm
Yeah.
gone now.
Yeah.
they ain't going.
Cleotis is colon waxing.
Them two run together there, don't they?
Yeah, yeah, they do.
I don't know if you know this or not, but Buki is experienced in colon waxing. Shag carpet, commode seats, corn cob cleaning, and dog kennel toilet paper, and cabbage stew buffet, all in Carabel, Florida. All of you down there, if you go to Carabel, stop in and see Cleotis. Use his shag toilet, eat some of his cabbage stew buffet, and if you're in need in the end of the year and you need a health check, you can pull up to the curb and have your stool sample done right there.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Did
that
you
was funny,
did you
Marvin.
partake in did you participate in that activity?
Yeah. Did he have a depository out there by the
The
on
only
the sidewalk or what now?
I partook of two: the cabbage stew buffet and the shag carpet commode seats.
Okay, all right.
Look at that, Marvin.
Oh me.
You
Wanted
just
y'all-
need to
I,
straighten
I-
all
I
that out.
didn't even know you could have your colon waxed.
You eat enough of that cabbage, you probably got it waxed.
It's waxed already.
It might not be waxed, but I bet it's slick.
Oh, me. Oh, that was. Man, we got them tuned in from everywhere, Marvin.
Look at Don. My old buddy Don Clemens is watching. He says, I think he want to go to Snowball Derby down in Pensacola. He says, let's go to Atlanta. Ain't going to Atlanta for nothing. Not to watch anybody do anything. I want to say a special hello to Paula Dowling Howell. Sweetheart, love you, think about y'all a whole lot. And she is the wife of, a lot of you might remember, you got to go way on back, Bob Howell, who was anchor at WTVY News and also Channel 12 in Montgomery. A whole lot of folks watching from a whole lot of places. And we're proud to have each and every one of them. Are we gonna get a good Bookie story tonight, Bookie? Something like that. We need to.
I don't know if we go. I don't know if we can.
Yeah, well,
I
listen,
think we done rung them out already. I think we done rung them out already.
Reverend Johnson or something funny. We need to get a good laugh because we got too many serious things going on, boys. Let me just. I need to apologize. I think
You want a good laugh?
I have made fun of through the years going through Albany, Georgia, and we got Floyd's got a good friend, a friend of our shows that's over there, and I kind of throw off on that. I wouldn't live over there, you know. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. All these towns are getting that way. Here in Dothan, Tuesday, we had a shooting in the parking lot of the courthouse.
Mm.
Shots fired.
What?
Little 18-year-old darling got in an argument with another little darling at the court during the court going on. They go outside, get out in the parking lot. One goes to the car and gets his 9mm, which they found out was stolen from Ozark, Alabama, and shoots into the occupied vehicle, killing a radio. So if anybody out there has a spare radio to fit a 2013 Kia, these folks have got a dead radio because somebody shot it. But our sheriff, Don Valenza, I want to commend him. He had a press conference today. He said he's sick and tired of these little darlings, I'll call them, thugs, hoods, going around shooting up everything. He called out some numbers that amazed me of how many shots fired calls that the Houston County Sheriff's Office and the Dothan PD have every day. He said it's time to stop these young little darlings from running around shooting up everything, because you can't take your family out, get out in the parking lot, in the courthouse, at the church, anywhere without running into them. And I'll just do this little quick early reminder. Floyd will tell you at the end of the program, exercise your Second Amendment rights. You need it nowadays, folks, to go to the grocery store. Now let's have some fun. This thing bothered me all day long.
Let me say this. I was on Facebook this afternoon, and one of our faithful viewers from Albany, I saw on her Facebook page that wherever she lives up in Albany, between two areas, said it sounded like a war zone outside. Somebody shooting just constantly.
Oh yeah.
They only shot. They shot 3, but they only killed 2. It was at a housing complex in Albany, and they had to shut schools down. Housing. They just killed 2 is all they killed. They shot 3, but killed 2. And it was in Albany, over Gillionville Road back in there. They had to close Westover School down. Our friend Dr. Ted Ayer that lives up there, he's always in the heat of the battle, if you will. He said I was driving down Gillionville, and all these law cars, whoop, 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 they come flying. He said, and me, he said, I trailed in right in behind him in there. He said, I got in there, and he said, I got over there pretty close by. I could see what was going on. But it was like a Section 8 housing facility, for people who can't afford to pay the rent or anything. That's where the shooting took place and the killing took place. And he kind of gave me a report. When I heard about it, I got a notice on my Channel 10 on my phone there from Channel 10 that it was happening, and I tried to call him and he didn't answer it, and I kind of panicked, for a minute. I said, he's right in the middle of it. I know Dr. Ayer, he's right in the middle of it, and sure enough, he was. He said, I couldn't talk to you. He said, I was right in the middle of I was in the heat of the battle, and but I saw it. He said, I saw law cars everywhere and roping off stuff. Albany, Georgia, ladies and gentlemen, about 3 o'clock this afternoon. About 3 o'clock this afternoon. That doesn't give time to get up, get woke up, and start back, on them 40s and getting on that weed pretty strong there. They done got the courage built up, so they're gonna go out and spar with one another. So, anyway, hey, that's it. Hey, just another typical day.
Yep.
Another typical day.
Folks need to be, as Marvin will say at the end of the show, be particular. Watch everything you do and everything around you, because the closer we get to the birthday of our Lord and Savior, the worse it's going to get.
Yeah.
But y'all just missing the point. Y'all ain't paying attention to what's going on. I'm shocked, surprised at y'all.
Oh, no, we're not surprised. We're not shocked.
No.
If you would just go get everybody's gun, that wouldn't happen. It's the gun's fault.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, can't you know that? I mean, didn't you listen to the president we got?
That's
A while
right.
ago, you said you wanted to see something funny, Charlie. Look who sat behind the desk at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. If you
I don't even want to talk.
let me know. But it's the gun's fault. It ain't
Oh,
nobody.
yeah.
Nobody that had anything to do with pulling the trigger or aiming or anything like that. You know, it's the gun's
Gun
fault.
violence. It's gun violence. That's
Yeah,
what it is. The gun.
gun's
Yeah.
fault. That's what
Guys, we had a picture sent in from a viewer over in Alabama. They went fishing in the Gulf, didn't catch any fish, but they got this picture off the coast of the Gulf Coast there.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I
agree.
guarantee you it's there. It's there somewhere.
All of you that need bait while you're out there in the Gulf fishing, need you some sardines and crackers. It's good to know you can whoop up and get out of your boat and climb up to the neighborhood Dollar General store.
Well, now wait. You kind of putting it down with the bait stuff. Cause people that will visit that are folks with $2 and $3, $4 million yachts. They'll get the toilet paper, the paper towels, the washing detergent. That's their shopping place out there to go.
Well, we just wanted you to know it was out there.
It's there.
Hey, can't make that stuff up. Hey, here's a couple of more. Charlie sent these. Look at some beautiful sunsets. I'm assuming that one is on the Gulf Coast, and that one looked like on the farm out there in South Alabama.
Let me say something about the farm. 'Cause I stole that one. I stole that from a fellow named Perry Mobley, not the doctor, but the son. Perry Jr. took that picture up on their farm. I think that's where it probably was up there near Shouterville, Alabama. And he had a caption on there that said, one of God's perfect pictures. And I think that was yesterday or day before. Beautiful shot.
Wow.
Can't make those up. That's artwork that nobody can do.
Look at here, boys. Charles Pickle Special right here. Charles Pickle Special. I could eat that bowl.
That turnips that's cabbage, ain't it, Marvin? That's cabbage. That's cabbage and onions and smoked pork.
I don't know. I'd eat it.
It looks like cabbage to me.
I don't
That
know.
what
I'm
it
sure
looked
I'll
like to
get
me.
the picture here in a minute. Whatever I see it, it'll probably be wrong. But anyway, I think that's going to be cabbage. Look at that. That's onions.
New crop of onions.
Coming on. Out there. Yeah. Out there on Harmony Church Road. And
Speaking of the pickle establishment, we got a public service announcement. We're going to go ahead and play this public service announcement right now.
Coming up on Mr. Charles Pickle Green Patch out here. He said he just left. His man out here loading up his vehicle. He gonna be a happy man when he gets home, because he gonna clean all these greens, and his wife's gonna be so proud of him. She allowed to make him some nana pudding before it's all over with.
I'm giving all these away.
He said he's picking them to give them away, and that's what Mr. Charles Pickle's doing. He said, everybody, y'all come on out here and get all the greens you want. We got collard greens, mustard greens, turnip greens.
I'm scared it's gonna run out.
Hubert Safford out here and say he's scared he's gonna run out. I don't think so no time soon, Hubert.
Got about an acre here.
But anyway, here's the green patch. Mr. Charlie done give me the go ahead, turning it loose to y'all. Y'all come get you some greens, help yourself, and feed your family. Y'all come on, get all the greens you want, what Mr. Charles said. He's out here off of, where we at, Hubert? What's the name of this road? The Harmony Church Road?
Church Road, ain't it?
Harmony Church Road, right off of Harmony, a big curve right here on Harmony Church Road. Come out Highway 27, take a ride at the meat house, and come on down here till you see this big old turnip green patch on your left. Mr. Charles Pickle. He said, come and get it.
There you got it, boys.
Now, where else do you hear somebody giving away food like that? You just don't hear it.
he said,
I'm impressed.
Tell them, Flores, said, come get all you want. Y'all load your wagon, whatever you want. Come get turnips, mustard, collard. Oh, now don't pull them dang onions up. Now leave them alone. Wait for them to get ready. Don't pull Charles's onions up. Now you'll get in trouble with that. But you go ahead with your turnips and your mustard and your collard. Get all you want right there. Come get it. If you're hungry, if you're hungry tonight, or you know somebody that's hungry, you ain't got no excuse for being hungry tomorrow this time, because he got a free green patch.
What was that you were saying, Queasel? You were surprised at what?
I was impressed. That's the most work I've seen Hubert Stafford do in the last 15 years.
Exactly right. He was sitting on a bucket.
That's amazing.
He
Yeah,
on one bucket, fishing
that's
on another
amazing
bucket
right there.
with
Hey,
free
Floyd,
turnip
look,
greens.
you done been corrected again tonight, Pam Pickle. She said that's turnips, mustard, and onions.
All
Turnips,
right.
I dare not be corrected. Hey, all I got to do is open my mouth, and this pickle's gonna correct me. I promise.
And it don't take her long to do it either.
Oh, it don't take a long. She got a hair trigger on that phone, on that keyboard. I promise you, bro. Look at that. Yeah, turnips, mustard. Look at that. The exclamation
I
point
see
at
it,
the
yes,
end.
sir. She
Y'all
knows.
see that?
Hey,
Mhm.
Floyd, she knows how to enunciate, even in black.
Exactly. She knows how to enunciate. Yeah.
Hey, y'all, we
Hey,
got to pay some bills. Floyd, tell them about our brand new
woo!
sponsor.
Brand new sponsor. I was out there last week. Went out there last week. I took my landscaping professional out there with me last week. So we go meet company right here in Cogwood, Georgia, halfway between Cogwood, Georgia, and Blakely, Georgia. The old MSM Meat Company. It's changed hands a couple of times, but some folks have done got a hold to it now. They know what they're doing. They know how to put that meat out there. They know what they're doing. The original owner, he knows what he was doing, but then some folks come in there and bought it up, thought they were going to make him $1 million off of it, and they didn't understand you got to work to make a company like this work. But the folks that got in charge of it now, the folks that's there now, they know what they're talking about. They cow folks, they farming folks, they know what they're talking about. So we gonna meet company halfway between Cogwood, Georgia, and Blakely, Georgia, on Highway 27. They have got hand cut fillets, hand cut ribeye. They got already pre-made, already pre-patted hamburger patties. They got some of the best beef jerky you ever had in your life, Marvin. And I know you are a beef jerky aficionado. Smoked pork
Connoisseur.
chop. They got turnip greens, they got collard greens, they got sausage, bacon. They got all kind of sauces and syrups out there. They got whatever you want to eat out there. If you want something good to eat, you go see them. I'm gonna tell y'all something now. You cannot have a good meal unless you start with good meat. So go see these folks right here. So we can meet company. We just started with them. This is our first advertisement for them. Next week we're gonna have a little bit more testimony on here for y'all with this deal. But y'all go see them right there. Y'all know where they at, halfway between Colquitt, Georgia, and Blakely, Georgia, on Highway 27. So we gonna meet company.
Charlie, talk to them about our buddies over in Troy, Alabama at Outlaws Bussin' Barbecue.
Had me a plate Thanksgiving Day from Outlaws Bus and Barbecue. Let me tell you what he had. Had the best smoked ham I ever put in my mouth. Had dressing, had everything you wanted Thanksgiving food wise, but the real deal is the ribs, the chicken, the pulled pork, and all the great side dishes to go with it. You'll find them there at Outlaws Bus and Barbecue. They're at the intersection of the South 3 Notch, and US 231. Can't miss them. Right there on 231. Some of the best barbecue in the country is right there. Check them out. They got daily specials. They've got specials they run throughout the week. Just check out their Facebook page and you'll stay updated on the specials they have at Outlaws Bus and Barbecue in Troy, Alabama. Go ahead and
I'll go back
Yes,
to
sir.
before
Put it back up
back
there,
back
Marvin. You done throwed it up there. Let's go with it.
wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Oh,
No. We're through with that. We're through with that. But come back to me for a second, Marvin. That is some
beef jerky.
beef jerky from
uh-huh.
the meat
Marvin's
company.
gonna get acclimated with that tomorrow.
But let me
Ziggy
tell you,
Ziggy B's Seafood. I was in there this afternoon. Y'all know what about? You know what Thursday night is? Thursday night with me and Nadine's fried night. What they got me some of them peeled and deveined shrimps, and they are outstanding. Everything she's got in there is fresh. All her seafood's fresh. It don't smell like no seafood market when you go in there. I promise you, you ain't gonna leave there smelling like no bad fish. Like a elderberry syrup. I took that little shot a while ago. Right before I come on there, I took me a little shot of that elderberry syrup. I call it a kind of like an elixir. That stuff right there clear all them cobwebs out of your mind. It'll open up your reticular system so you can remember stuff. It'll open up your veins. It'll open up everything in your body. It'll open up things that ain't been opened up in a long time. Don't go there and get some elderberry syrup. There's Ziggy B's. She's the exclusive exclusive distributor for elderberry syrup in this whole southeast region down here. You ain't
Hey,
gonna get it
Floyd,
nowhere
Floyd,
specific with Ziggy B's.
let me interrupt you there. Wouldn't you say that would be a good starter kit for colon waxing too?
That would be a real good one right there. If you need it, whatever you need done to just get you some. But she got catfish, and she got some of the best cedar key oysters I ever eat in my life. I ate some last night. I went out there with them last night with her and her daddy. They shook some oysters, put them out there, old timey style. I'm talking about putting them on that tray, shucking you off some bad. You eat all you want, and then they just dump them hulls off to the side there and hull you out some more. I'm telling you, man, I loaded up on some oysters last night, some Cedar Key oysters out there with Ziggy B and her daddy, Mr. Ricky Bracewell. We had a big time last night, and I appreciate what y'all done. It was a wonderful event last night.
Let me tell you something. If you go in Ziggy B's, get you some steamed shrimp, and they'll ask you what flavor do you want? Do you want Old Bay? Do you want garlic? There's several other different little things you can choose from. I couldn't figure out what I want, so I asked, I said, what's your favorite? And the lady said, garlic. I said, well, I like that Old Bay. I said, let's do some Old Bay and garlic together.
Come
And
on.
I got a pound of those things. They did not last long. Best
Pound. You eat a
steam.
whole pound by yourself?
Well,
Talking
They
about
was
somebody
good.
cold waxing.
They was that good.
they were that good.
Mercy, Jesus. Look at Miss Pam Pickle said, but we love you, Florida. So even though I missed
Hey, whoa, she put an exclamation and 2 hearts on that.
two hearts out there. That's right. I got you. Yeah, we good, Pammy.
Hello, Kenny Woodham. He's watching right now. Hello,
Yeah,
Kenny.
get his own. Yeah, man. I went out there and visited with them today. I'm telling you what, they got some of the best smoked sausage out there I ever had in my life out there. I mean,
Had
they
that.
are fantastic. They are
I had
good.
some Saturday morning. They were good.
You got that? You know what the jerky? I'm gonna take Marvin out there tomorrow. He gonna get him some jerky. He gonna get him about 2 pounds of that jerky.
That'll last until he gets back to town.
That's right, Squeezer.
Hey, Queasel, I've been with Queasel before, and I bought a pound and eat it betwixt striplings and home. I eat a pound of
No,
I
he
couldn't
ate
afford
it.
Marvin. Hey,
No,
I couldn't keep him in business. I couldn't keep Marvin in
He
business.
ate it. He ate it betwixt Stripling's and Albany. He ain't telling. They don't tell no lie about it. He ate it. I mean, it was just him. You know
I know
him.
it. I know it.
Did he chase
we
it with a 44-ounce Slurpee? Did he have
No.
that with him?
He chased it with the toilet there at that pilot station there in Albany. Now
And
he come out there with it.
They do not have shag carpet commode seats there.
He come out there with a 44 ounce, but he was moving pretty fast that day trying to get in there around in that pilot store, and there wasn't no parking place close. I had to park way out by the road where you had a good distance.
The truck
you had
stop
to walk.
area.
Yeah, I had to park way out there. I mean, I wasn't buying no gas, so I didn't want to block them.
No.
All right, let me before I go to the trivia question, we hadn't thrown anything out current events, and you can't make this stuff up. Cannot make this stuff up. I want to just get some quick comments before I go to the trivia question. DailySignal.com on the news. Catholic all-girls college. Let me say that again. Catholic all-girls college will now admit men who identify as women.
That's not a cat. That's like a transgender.
That's a wannabe Catholic
word as a transgender. There's no such description as a Catholic college that's admitting men and pretending that they're women. It's non-existent.
I agree.
It's non-existent. It don't exist. But in their world, it does. But in the world of reality, it does not exist.
So they go in to play sports because that's what most of these fellas was dressing up as girls. They can't win nothing as a boy, so they're gonna dress up and go try to win it as a girl.
They don't even dress up like girls, Queasel. They don't even dress up like girls.
They identify.
They still got the Johnson. They still got in the tax to them. They still got it. They don't put no wig on. They don't put lipstick on. They just pretend. They just say they're a woman so they can beat women in athletics because they're losers to start with.
They probably were
losers. They're like Hunter Biden. They are at the epitome of the loser scale.
You know,
And yes, just so y'all know where I'm coming from.
Floyd, we
But-
really would like for you to tell us so our viewers can understand where you stand on this.
Really, how I'm really
There to
feeling.
be shadow of a doubt, as they're watching the show.
you know, but they missing the point. See, they need to be playing a male need to be playing male athletics because you need good folks sitting on the bench too. I mean, so let them sit on the bench. They ain't got to get out there and play. Put the
Yeah,
good folks
yeah,
out
yeah.
there.
I used to sit on the bench when I was trying to play baseball. I couldn't
Exactly
play
where I play.
baseball. But them boys that could play baseball, I was proud for them, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't want to go in the game because I know somebody, if they knocked that ball to me out there, probably couldn't catch it. So
You know
I
what?
didn't want to play baseball.
It,
But I didn't play
when we went to
baseball with
school,
girls. You know what I'm saying?
when we went to school, if you'd have beat a bunch of girls, what would you have done?
You'd have got somebody that opened up a
That's
can.
exactly what. No, what you was fixing to say was what would have happened.
Yeah.
What you was fixing to say.
He
before
caught
you
it.
go.
He caught that at the last moment. I
That's
guarantee.
what
Good.
you got whipped. That's exactly what you would have got whipped.
That was a good save, Floyd. I'm proud of you. I thought
I'm
we.
gonna open a can on you. Y'all heard that? And you people in Martha's Vineyard have no idea what we're talking about, but we do. You know what we do, Marvin? You know what we do, Marvin and Darren? We I had this interaction with somebody not long ago, and they said, and this person said, "Y'all know what y'all do? That y'all say what we are thinking, and that's what we do. We say what y'all are thinking."
And we understand some of you may not like it, okay?
But we don't care.
No,
You have a choice. Here's what Dr. Philbo Grice said. He said, hearing some truth being laid down tonight. Let me read this quote to you, a man sent me today. Honesty has a power that very few people can handle.
That's right.
There you go.
That's the truth.
exactly,
That's the truth.
But
Nothing but the truth.
everybody wants to sugarcoat everything, and they want to put a veil over everything. And people are so sensitive these days.
Where have we heard that before? I don't know.
That goes back.
Where have we heard that before?
But let me tell you, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna talk for all of us. Y'all cannot hurt our feelings.
No.
You cannot hurt our feelings.
No.
So, I don't care. I don't care what you say. Your opinion absolutely means absolutely nothing to me and Queasel and Charlie and Marvin. So have at it. Go off to your safe space somewhere and have your opinion.
Find you a safe space.
Find you a safe space.
If you don't like what we're saying, there's an off button here somewhere on your machine.
Hit it, baby. Go.
Find it.
Lord, all right, that brings us to the trivia time brought to us by our good friends at Southern Hissy Fit on the Square in Colquitt. Johnny Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show Trivia Time, sponsored by Southern Hissy Fits. They are on the southwest corner of the square, 109 West College Street, right there in downtown Colquitt, Georgia. 229-726-4825 is their number to call. Whatever kind of embroidery needs you have, T-shirts, tumblers, gifts, scented candles, all those items that you might need coming up for the holidays, for Christmas time, give them a call. Go by and see them. They'll hook you up. All right, our trivia question tonight. We need your name and the correct answer. Text it to 229-254-5060. 229-254-5060 is the number. I'm looking for your name and the correct answer, and here is the trivia question. What 1950s and 1960s television character had Pecky Cypress paneling in his office?
Had what?
Whoa. Yeah, I'm with you, Queen. Rewind.
Pecky, Peckey, Pecky Cypress paneling in his office.
Does that mean it had holes in it?
I don't know. I don't know what it means. I'm just.
Well, you the one come up with the question.
No. This was not my question. I am simply reading the question. What 1950s and 60s television character had Pecky Cypress paneling in his office? Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show trivia time, brought to us by Southern Hissy Fits. 229-254-5060 is the number to call, number to text, and you might be the winner. All right, got the first one coming in here. It was Andy Griffith. That is not correct. Andy Griffith is not correct. Good guess, very good guess, but Andy Griffith is not correct. Waiting for you patiently.
Y'all got to text to Marvin. You can't put it up on the screen. Text to Marvin.
Everybody's getting a dictionary so they can look up what pecky means.
All right. Well, hey, while we're waiting for all these people to flood in here, Weasel, I need you to tell them about our good friends out at Moby Dick Restaurant.
Man, let me tell you, I don't know what else you can say about them. They're the best that there is. They got the best food you're gonna find anywhere. Buffet, clean, anything you want. They carry that buffet. Good service. Then you got that Sunday buffet that's got everything you can think of. Hand carved meat, got the best homemade dessert, the best banana pudding, peach cobbler, got that homemade coconut pudding. Man, they can feed 2 or they can feed 200, whichever way you want to do it. Don't matter to them. Greatest place there is anywhere around here to eat. Great salad bar, great food, great people. You'll see everybody you know and some folks you don't know out there. You make friends every time you go. Outstanding restaurant. Been here a long time. Got a reputation of people driving from miles and miles and miles. I tell you a real quick true story. We used to have a helicopter medic that flew in here a lot, and they would come on training days and come and do training with us, and they would call on the training days to find out what they were going to have at the Moby Dick, and that would make a difference where they was coming to train that day or not. They'd fly up here just to eat at the Moby Dick. Truth to forever told. Give them a call, Moby Dick on Highway 27. Book your parties with them. Go eat with them. Spend some money.
Well, we got a winner. I think this guy's won 47 times. Emmanuel Shadow Hair is the winner.
Get out of here. He has got 50 cups, I bet you.
And here's the ironic thing. Billy Shingler sent in Andy Griffith. Billy Shingler should know the answer to this one, shouldn't he, Floyd?
He ought to know it.
Yeah. None other than the answer is, and Emmanuel Hare did get it correct, none other than Perry Mason's office.
Oh.
Perry Mason's office was decked.
Well, now, Billy Shingler ain't old enough. He's a young attorney. Well, he's not old enough to have remembered the old Perry Mason show.
Possibly. Yeah, I'm to remember Andy Griffith.
Let me tell you what he is. He's today's Perry Mason, though, man. If you ever get in trouble, that's the man you need.
You daggone right.
If you get in trouble, you need to call Billy. He's the man you need.
Yeah, I'd call him. I'd call him Perry Shingler. I'd call him.
Listen, it don't matter. Perry Shingler. That's it. Right?
Yeah, that'd be his new name, Perry Shingler.
Listen, from speeding tickets to murder, Billy Shingler. One call does it all, right there.
One call does it all.
That's it. Sound like a sponsor to me right there, boy.
Yeah. He ought to. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, don't have much business we could get him, because people that watch us sometimes need the services of a real qualified attorney.
You know what? We might need him.
Yeah, we may need him
any day.
Oh, yeah, we go probably need him before anybody else is watching this show, don't they?
Yeah,
when they bring the black Tahoes and circle my house out here.
Oh, guys, our good buddy Mr. Wayne Garney at KWG Plumbing. KWG Plumbing. We're proud to have them as a sponsor of the Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. All your plumbing needs, Alabama and Georgia. I don't care what they are, 24-hour service with a smile. KWG Plumbing LLC. Alabama licensed and Georgia licensed. You give Mr. Wayne Garney a call. I promise you, he will fix you up. New construction, existing plumbing needs. They'll take care of it. Queasel, tell them what the motto is.
If it ain't flowing, he'll get you going. Give him
And
a call.
none other than KWG Plumbing, Mr. Kenneth Wayne Garney, 229-220-6694 is the number. And we got him on the phone. Mr. Garney, how are you, brother?
Yes, sir. Doing good. Sit beside the campfire, listen to the Dirt Road Sports.
Oh, man. Well, I got two pictures here. I'm showing, first of all, I'm showing a nice mess of catfish cleaned right here on the table with you next to that KWG Plumbing truck. Tell us a little bit about that, brother.
Yes, sir. That was Friday after Thanksgiving catch. I decided to dodge the Walmart crowd shopping on Black Friday and go fishing, and the Lord blessed me with a nice mess of fish.
Wow,
nice mess of fish.
That is a nice mess. And then I see right over here, man, look at that doe right there you got. That's a beautiful one. Right there beside your pickup truck, man. That's a beautiful doe. Where did you happen to kill that doe at?
Man, yeah, story on the doe is that's the first deer I ever shot and got meat in the freezer off the deer. My children, they normally do the harvesting for me on that end, and that was the first one. I'm 42 years old and first doe I ever shot, first deer. And shot it out here in Floyd Town, just south of Cockwood, Georgia, on the way to Iron City.
Hold the phone there. You killed the deer where?
Out there in Floyd Town.
Oh.
On the way to Iron City at our property. And, man, I went to tracking that thing, and I had to get out of the stand and go to tracking that thing, man, and I come across that deer laid down. And I got to hooping and hollering and carrying on and looking. And, man, I looked over there and these alligator shoes. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Looked like they've been there a while. I said, man, this can't be. Sure enough, a pair of alligator shoes.
So you are saying that when you tracked the deer, you tracked them, and they was a pair of old, dilapidated alligator shoes in the mud.
In the mud, right there in the swamp, right beside.
I bet you. Did you carry him back to Floyd's house? He's lost him.
You don't know what size they were.
First deer meat harvested myself, so very thankful for that. So that was the day of Thanksgiving. Thursday, so we had a good day of hunting Thursday and a good day of fishing on Friday.
And I don't know if you know this or not, but there is a pretty large rumor that those shoes could belong to Floyd B. Lloyd.
Don't know. Say it ain't.
Oh, well, brother, we appreciate you sharing that story with us, as well as the deer picture and the catfish.
Yeah, and one thing before you let me go.
Go ahead, brother.
Yes, sir. That'll be to love God first. Say your prayers. Get outside and enjoy the great outdoors with your kids and family. And remember to feed your dog rough and tough dog feed. And give them a little bit of hot sauce because we got a good game coming up Saturday. Over and out.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, man. I love Kenny Wayne.
You know, on them shoes, I told the story, which was true, nothing but the truth on this program, about the shooting in the courthouse parking lot down there on Oak Street in Dothan earlier this week. All the shootings is going on. Rumor has it those alligators were walked out of, or run out of, if you will, in the mud because of a shooting of a .38 pistol on a given night in Floyd Town.
That's just a rumor. Just a rumor.
Okay.
But hey, Charlie, there's proof he found the shoes.
I want to see them shoes. I don't see what size they are. See if they got them buckles on the side of them.
Are they kind of like what do you call them, Puerto Rican fence climbing shoes?
Yeah, Puerto Rican fence climbing.
Yeah, but just cause they glass slippers don't mean they'll fit Cinderella, does it, Floyd?
They done grown up. That wasn't but about 52 or 3 years ago. About
That's
53
right.
years ago. So anyway, that's an old story. That's just a rumor.
Oh, guys, we want to give a big shout out to our friends in Colquitt, Georgia on Highway 27. None other than Phillips Auto Parts and the Holstered 9. They're located right there on the 4-lane, just south of Colquitt, Georgia. And I promise you, any of your auto parts needs, whatever it's your personal automobile, your farm, car wash supplies, belts, hoses, spark plugs, whatever, they got it. If they ain't got it, they can get it and have it the next day. Miss Key's got a nice little gift shop in there with all kind of gift items for ladies and men, and they are home of that world famous Floyd B. Lloyd Rabbit Pellet Grill, as well as plenty of flavored Floyd B. Lloyd Rabbit pellets to put in it and burn up and cook whatever you want to cook. And then right next door, right under the double American flags in the brand new brown building, grand opening took place about a month and a half ago. The Holstered 9, Colquitt, Georgia's own home of an firearms, ammunition, gunsmithing, hunting clothes, hunting paraphernalia, whatever you need, you can have it done right there at the Holstered 9 in Colquitt, Georgia on Highway 27. You don't have to go any farther. Those of you that live in the great state of Alabama, you can come over here and you can talk to him. I'm sure he can do a gun transfer to a firearm dealer over in Alabama if he's got what you want. Come see him. Holstered 9, Phillips Auto Parts, right here in Colquitt, Georgia. Our good friends and proud sponsors, Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show.
Man, I'm about out of breath after all that.
Well, are we still on the big screen, the 94 inches at down in Caryville, Florida?
Yeah, I just got a text from Cleotis, and he said he appreciated it. He said it had been a big hit tonight. He's out of cabbage stew. He got 300 orders, 300 pre-orders for shag carpet commode seats. He's got a let's see, he did 12 stool samples and 42 cola Laxton, and he's got 2 bundles of dog fennels left.
Out of corn cobs.
Well, you drop the corn cobs off, they clean them, they recycle them, they run them through a cleaner.
What did they use, a red one and a white one?
They don't matter. They don't discriminate on color. They don't care about the color of the corn cobs. They gonna all come out one color when they get them bleached.
Explain to him, Floyd. Explain it to him. Explain it to him, Floyd.
Oh, mercy.
Oh, it'd take too long. It would take too long for him to understand.
You have to draw him a picture. Well, look at here. I was going to tell you, Marvin, if you go out there to Phillips Auto Part and talk to Johnny, he might could order you a shag carpet steering wheel cover, to go around your steering wheel. He might could order you one of them to go with your toilet set.
Matching.
Okay. Hey, it takes a redneck with class to have a shag carpet.
You're right. You got to have some class. And that's what we are. We don't explain that to people enough. We are rednecks. We are 100% South Georgia, South Alabama rednecks. But we are rednecks with class.
That's right.
We don't explain. We used to do it all the time. We don't do it anymore. We need to explain to people about.
We'll explain that one day.
Class.
Cultured. We are cultured rednecks.
See, we don't show up to a wedding without bringing our own folding chairs.
Exactly.
People just don't understand that thing.
And if you go if you go to a mullet row cooking, you bring your own cane syrup and your own mustard.
And you bring your own funeral fan if it's in the summertime. Well, we got those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, please, y'all need to contact us if y'all want to know what redneck culture really is.
My granddaddy was a redneck. I don't know if you know that or not, but my granddaddy was.
Yeah, both of your granddaddies.
My granddaddy Doodle was a redneck, but he had class. See, he could cut a male hog and wipe it one whack on them Levi blue jeans, and then cut a peach to the finest of anybody
With the same knife.
Same knife. One whack on them Levi jeans, and man, it was slicing a peach.
So you put it. What you do? You slice it, then you put it in your mouth. See, with
That's right.
You got it's attached, still attached to that knife blade. See,
Yeah.
you people you people in Martha's Vineyard do have no clue what we're talking about. We might as well be talking Chinese to y'all.
They have.
Right.
You don't. When you talking about cut a hog, they gonna want to go get a Band-Aid. They have no idea what you're talking about when you talking about cut a hog.
It's amazing. It is amazing.
Lord,
Yeah.
our
Good
good
Lord.
friend and buddy, Mr. T.C. Berryhill, proprietor in general of Berryhill Auctioneers. He is our sponsor in exclusivity and perpetuity. What does that mean? That means he's our sponsor now, and he's going to be our sponsor forever until he dies or until Jesus comes back. A floating list of impossibilities right here on Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show.
Ah,
Charlie was asking earlier in the show about a Bookie deal back when and it's interesting that you would say that because I had ran across Bookie the other day. And Bookie about to ran across Bookie. I said, hey Bookie, how you doing? Ain't what for I ain't how to sleep none last night. I said, what's wrong with you, Bookie? I said, y'all drooped over and sleeping and everything. I was really drooling at me. You ain't slept none. I was like that one day. I finally went to sleep. I said, what's wrong with you, Bookie? What happened last night? He said, well, he said, my wife, Virgiline, that we had done gone to bed. They said we were laying in the bed, and then he said, I done about gone to sleep. And said, Virgiline got the program on. He said, woo, Bookie. He said, Bookie said, roll over here and scare me. he said, well, he said, I rolled over there. And he said, I scared her. He said, I thought I scared her. Yeah. He said, roll over and scared her. He said, I rolled back off over there and I rolled back over there. I was on trying to go back to sleep. He said, she probed me again. Ooh, Bookie. He said, roll over here and scare me. Bookie went and I rolled over there and I scared her again. He said, I thought I scared her pretty good that time. Yeah, so I rolled back on there. I rolled back over on my side of the bed. I was sound asleep. He said, then a little while she probed me again and said, ooh, Bookie, roll over here and scare me. He said, I rolled over and I said, boo, now go to sleep. And you people, again, in Martha's Vineyard, you have no idea what we're talking about.
oh,
Let's get with some of Floyd's impossibilities.
yes.
Impossibility. It's an impossibility that any of the 8 million illegal aliens that have come across our southern border are doctors, engineers, scientists, electricians, veterinarians, nurses, anesthesiologists, or chemists. That's an impossibility.
Amen.
They are totally illiterate and unskilled, but they are Democrat voters. Here's one right here. An impossibility. This is an impossibility. Y'all watch TV, y'all watch commercials. Everybody watches. You have to watch commercials because that's all you see on TV. You can't watch a show. You have to
That's
watch
the God's truth.
Have y'all? This is what impossibility that any white person will ever be portrayed in a TV commercial as being smarter than Snoop Dogg. Just saying what y'all thinking. Let's go to another one here. Here's one for y'all. Impossibility to find a Mother's Day the Valentine or happy anniversary card in Afghanistan? If anybody finds a Mother's Day card in Afghanistan or anniversary or Valentine, send it to me and I will send you $1,000. Come on. Okay.
Right.
It's an impossibility that Islamophobia exists. Impossibility to find a Muslim doctor. Let me repeat that. Impossibility to find a Muslim doctor that performs gender change surgeries. But they do perform gender change surgeries over there. Because I've heard direct reports from over there. When I was in Saudi Arabia, I had some guys that had been there longer than I have. They witnessed this. Now, this is how they perform gender change surgeries in Saudi Arabia. They had a man who was found guilty of rape. They got him out there on the square, and the guy said that he was with the auction company that I was working with. He said, "Come here, y'all, you watch this." So they pulled him off the street. It was it was like on the big screen. It was on the chop square. Said, "Watch this." So they pulled the guy out there, and they surgically removed his Johnson and throwed it away, and got a hot iron out of a fire and cauterized the wound and said, "You are free to go." Gender change surgery on the spot. Okay, I'm just telling you, true story. Ain't nothing we say is false. Nothing. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Let's go win some. Y'all ready for some more? Let's go. I got a load of them. An impossibility that any of the women on The View, that's Whoopi, and what's that other old redheaded any woman on The View would live more than 24 hours in Gaza. How long do you think they live over there? Mm-hmm. Here's a one. Impossibility that Muslim women that take their children to a drag show. That's about the truth. That's about the truth. Let's just read some. I'm gonna get on to one of our favorite people that I would be remiss.
Uh-oh, I bet I know who it is.
It would be remiss. It is. Let's see what. Oh, hey, well, let's go with this before we get to our remiss deal there. It's an impossibility. Y'all listen to me real close. That Israel can gain anything by listening to Joe Biden. I suggest for your annihilation is to listen to Joe Biden.
There's some truth there.
Here's one of them next to the last one. Impossibility that our Secretary of Transportation,
I knew it.
Pete Buttigieg, will ever refuse to have a colon waxing. He needs to go see Cleotis. Yeah. Where's Cleotis at?
Florida.
Yeah, that's where you need to go. Last and not least, impossibility that Joe Biden can go 8 hours without having a bowel evacuation in his depends.
Well, there you had it.
Hey, Floyd.
Mercy.
You done struck up something now. You done started something, so you got to finish it. You talk about the television advertisements, about how they own all the time. Well, you know they're all about medicine now. That's all you see.
Hey.
That's all you see is about medicine.
Medicine advertisements. Yeah.
I want you to tell them the story happened with the advertisement. You know the one I'm talking about,
We'll do that one next week. How about that?
huh?
We'll do
I
that one
think
next week.
I
Let's do
think you're
that one.
missing the prime
We
opportunity.
done loaded them up too much tonight, man. This Uncle John, he done wrung out.
Let's talk. Let's talk a little weather right here. Then.
Let's do some weather
Oh,
right there, Uncle Edom.
press the button,
Hey,
Marvin.
it's pretty bad when we get Floyd wrung out. He can't even.
Wrung out, man.
Yeah,
There we go. Get ready. We need it. We need it. We need it. We need it. And I hope we get what they say we're going to get. Anywhere from 2 to 4.5. Some people might even see 5 inches of rain. There's all kind of that. That's just folks guessing. These meteorologists guessing. But starts tomorrow, the big event, and it runs through Sunday. And then after that, we're going to be spring type temperatures. Look at that, 74, 72 after 30 this morning, I believe it was. Yeah.
Yep. 29.
Yeah, 29. And then we go back temperature wise to where we are, or should be, pretty much should be 65 next week, and we fare on out. Today was the last day of hurricane season, so I guess we dodged and were blessed without a major bullet this time anywhere in our neighborhood. We appreciate y'all watching. It's an honor for y'all to come in and watch 4 rednecks with class have their weekly visit. We appreciate it very much. Seriously, though, pray for this country. It's in a heck of a mess, and there ain't but one way out, and that's the good Lord Himself. Queasel.
well, thank you, Charlie. I look around and I see all the problems that we got. And one of the things, y'all notice folks can't drive no more. You notice that?
Whoa, whoa.
You get run over. Well, I done come up with maybe a little bit of a solution on how to solve that. I want to add a question to the driving test, and if the answer is yes, then you don't get no driver license. They suspend what you got, and you don't get none. And it's a very simple question. You know what the question is?
What?
Did you vote for Joe Biden?
Amen, brother.
If you vote for Joe Biden, you ain't got sense enough to drive. You don't need no driver license. I don't
That's a
want
good
to
one.
teach you going down the road on a vehicle if you
That's
ain't got
it.
no sense in that. I tell you, this is the biggest. He got this country in the biggest mess that I ever seen in my life. I ain't never. It beats anything. And here's the thing about it: he don't care. Absolutely does not care one bit. Don't care nothing about Israel. That's going to come back to bite him. He don't need to be that turning his back on Israel, and that's slowly what he's doing. He's turning his back on Israel. He's going to wind up, and he's not going to support them. And when he does, you can hang it up. Then, brother, it's all over. But that's where it's headed. So I think we need to petition the Georgia. Charlie, you might need to do it in Alabama, but in Georgia, if you voted for Joe Biden, no driver's license, no driver's
Amen,
license.
man.
Hitchhike.
Look at him. A lot less of us over here voted for Joe Biden than they did in the state of
You're right
Georgia.
about that. You're right.
Uh,
You're right. But anyhow, thank y'all for letting us come in. We do appreciate y'all letting us come in and act like well, some people say we cut up, Carol, but we just telling the truth. I mean, we just as serious as we can be. We don't try. We just try to laugh to keep from crying. I think that's kind of the way you keep this thing going on. Our country's in a mess. Charlie was right when he said, "Pray for this country." It's in a mess. We need to pray that we got an election coming up next year, and I mean a big one. And here's what we need to pray. You see, we don't need to pray that our will be done. We don't need to pray that our person, or man or woman, win. We need to pray that the Lord's will be done. We need to all get together and pray, Lord, you put your person in office, whatever office it is that open. It ain't just the presidents, it's all of them. Put your person in there. And instead of us asking the Lord to bless what we doing, let's try to get on board and go and do what he's wanting to do. Because I guarantee you, he ain't happy with the way the United States is headed. So y'all remember that. We got a lot to pray about. Let's pray about that. We appreciate y'all letting us come in. Been good spending some time with y'all. Y'all be careful and don't do nothing we wouldn't do. And when you get the opportunity, just tell the truth. Just tell the truth. Daddy always told me if you tell the truth, you ain't got to remember what you said. So just tell the truth. Floyd.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Queen. Great words of wisdom there, buddy. Always. Y'all know what I'm going to say. Some of y'all might just be tuning in for the first time. I say this every Thursday night. Exercise your Second Amendment rights. You still have those rights. Exercise your Second Amendment rights. Be prepared for anything that threatens you or your family or your loved ones or your friends or your neighbors. Be vigilant of your surroundings. Be aware of what's going on around you. Get your head out of that thing right there when you walk into your car from the grocery store or from the mall or from the restaurant. Put that dang thing right there in your pocket or in your pocketbook and watch what's going on around you. Surround yourself with like minded people.
Mm-hmm.
Like-minded people, and you'll be safe. I always stand your ground. Do not let anybody, be it verbally or physically, get in your face with something that you know is the untruth or something that you are afraid of. Stand your ground. And tonight, when you lay down and go to sleep, thank the good Lord God above. I'm talking about the God that created Moses and Adam and Eve and Abraham
Mm-hmm.
and Isaac.
That's the one.
That's the one. Thank him for what he's done for you today. And you'll go to sleep and you'll still be thanking him. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all next week, hopefully.
Guys, we love y'all. Appreciate you inviting us into your homes. We want to give a big shout out to Ziggy Bees, Phillips Auto Parts and the Holstered Nine, KWG Plumbing, Moby Dick, Southern Hissy Fits, Berry Hill Auctioneers, Sawega Meat Company, and Outlaws Bus and Barbecue. They help us make our show possible to bring to you each and every Thursday night. If you patronize any of them, tell them you heard about them on Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show, and you appreciate their sponsorship of the show. Guys, you know what I'm going to tell you. Sunday's coming. Go to church, worship the Lord. I began teaching a new series last night on the rapture. And I tell you what, the Bible says the signs of the time, they're appearing everywhere. Here's the scripture of the day, Revelation 14:7. It says, He said in a loud voice, Fear God and give him glory, because the hour of his judgment has come. Worship him who made the heavens, the earth, the sea, and the springs of the water. Hey guys, I know Thanksgiving's over, but can I tell you what? The goodness of God is always here. Every day ought to be Thanksgiving for somebody that's a child of God, that we're thankful for how good he is to us. Reach out to somebody, do something good for somebody, love somebody, pray for somebody, keep it looking up, and no matter how bad it gets, keep trusting the Lord every single day. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, right here, same place, same time next week. We're going to be right back here for more Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. But until then, no matter what you do, no matter where you go, always be
Be particular.
good night.
See
See
y'all.
y'all.